Good evening. We're back with another episode of this Lord of the Rings LCG progression series, playing solo. Tonight's quest is Flight from Moria, third quest of Khazad-Dum expansion. This is a branching quest, multiple paths to victory, two to be more precise. So I'm going to play through both of them, and we're going to see which one takes more attempts. With this dwarf deck, it's the same deck as the previous two Khazad-Dum quests. So the setup for this one, the Nameless Sphere goes in the staging area. One copy of a Foe Beyond, which as you can see in the text box down here, I've already shuffled into the deck. And then this card gets flipped. But before I do that, I'm going to shuffle my deck and draw my hand. And decide on a mulligan. And I think I will keep this. It's pretty strong. Could use Song of Travel, but that's fine. So this gets flipped. One encounter card per player. That is, if players are not on stage 1, we are. So the otherwise... it gains News Surge. Has no effect if you draw it, the first card. The first player must discard one questing character he controls if able. We have no questing characters, so it is a dud. And that's a good dud to get out of the way. Then we add this to the victory display, which is important because the Nameless Sphere can't be engaged or engage. And it is worth threat equal to the number of victory points in the victory display. It's functionally impossible to kill. It just increases the threat you face, the more victory points you get. And you'll get to see how victory points might build up. So we'll shuffle the remaining paths. There's 7 of them, all stage 2. And we get a random one. We don't get to see side B until the beginning of staging, which comes after we've committed characters to the quest. So that's all for the setup. And we're off. And we're not playing anything turn 1. We're just questing with Bifur and Gimli. And now at the beginning of staging, we reveal B. Narrow paths. That's very good for one of the victory conditions, which is to dig our way out with abandoned tools. Abandoned tools are an objective card in the encounter deck. There is only one copy in the 50 card deck. So you need to find narrow paths, and there's only one of these in the questing deck, so it's a 1 out of 7 chance. You need to find narrow paths, because when you place the first progress token on it, you can search for the abandoned tools and add it to the staging area. When revealed, each player chooses one questing character he controls. Each questing character not chosen does not count its willpower until the end of the turn. So it doesn't matter which one I choose. I'll choose Bifur, which means I get 3 questing power this turn. That already has 2. Let's see what else comes off the deck. It is a 1. So I can play Durins Song, which I think I will do, to buff Bifur by 2, which makes it 5. And that is very important because it means I have 5 to 3. I place 2 progress on there, but I don't complete it, which means it doesn't go in the victory whatever side of the table is that what I use in the victory display, and so it doesn't buff him, but it does place 1 progress token, so I get to search the deck for the abandoned tools. Precise questing is important in this quest for preventing the Nameless Sphere from getting out of hand. Now it's guarded, so it needs a guard, which is the Dreadful Gap. When revealed, immediately travel to Dreadful Gap. If another location is currently active, return it to the staging area. That's bad because You have to clear Dreadful Gap to make progress. If we make progress, we're going to clear Dreadful Gap, and it has victory 3. And so it's going to buff that guy quite a bit. So it's not a good draw. But it is what it is. We've already placed our progress. And now this fellow, the Stray Goblin, is going to engage. And he will attack undefended. It's an attack for 1, which is the number of players in the game. We'll put it on Gimli. And at the end of the round, that goes away, and we'll ready up. Now, because we spent the 1 resource on Durins Song, we unfortunately can't play Steward this turn, but we can steal a resource from Gimli to Bifur to play Longbeard Map-Maker. And we can quest oh, I forgot. I'm gonna retcon this because it's a simple thing. At the end of the combat phase, you can bypass this quest card, which means you take it and you place it on the bottom of the deck, the questing deck, and you swap another card in. And then at the beginning of the staging step, after I've committed characters to the quest, I'm going to commit those 2. Then you flip this over. And you see that we got heading up, which is not what we're looking for. This is just a random path. Essentially, lore-wise, we're just wandering through Mirkwood looking for the way out. We got 6 questing power to put the top enemy in the discard pile into play, engaged with the first player. There are none. Nope, there are none. So, that gains Surge into a Great Cave Troll. Luckily, he has 38 threat and only 2 threat against. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4, 5, 6. Dreadful Gap only requires a number of players in play, which is 1. So, they want you to complete Dreadful Gap, which we have to do because it has the abandoned tools. It's going to go on the victory display. And now combat phase. We're not going to engage that fellow during engagement phase. So combat phase, do 1 damage undefended. If this attack is undefended, raise your threat by the Nameless Fear's threat, which is currently 5. That's serious. Gimli takes the damage. And we will go ahead and bypass this quest card because it's not the right path out. On to the next one. We don't get to see what it is yet. And we'll claim the abandoned tools on Dain. And ready up. Now I can steward. Good Gandalf. It's not super important to quest rapidly. Currently it's at 7 though. That's a concern. And the threat is a concern as well. So I think I'll play Gandalf to reduce the threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not off to a great start because of the Dreadful Gap and the Cave Troll. But we do have the abandoned tools. In my estimation, the abandoned tools route is the more difficult of the 2. That's why I'm doing it first. And it's probably the higher win rate of the 2. I'm not sure in solo play. In multiplayer, I'm pretty sure the abandoned tools is the higher win rate of the 2. Who do I want to quest with? I'm facing 5, 6, 7. So I want to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I pulled another stray goblin. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I make, well, first we had to see what that was after we committed players to the quest, and it is a bad one. So I reveal one encounter card and add it to the staging area. It's called a wrong turn. And then one more for the normal encounter card. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we tie, which is good because if we completed this, it would have gone into the victory display and added 2 more threat against for the future. Gonna go ahead and move to the mountain's roots. This fellow will engage. Take 1 attack undefended. We'll take 1 attack on Dain. Undefended. Adds that guy to the staging area. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. It's still 1 damage on Gimli. And the attack on Dain does nothing except exhaust Dain. Now Gimli's turn. He can destroy one of those. That's the end of the turn. At the end of combat phase. It's lucky that we didn't complete that, to be honest. Gonna go ahead and put it on the bottom. Bypass it is what it's called. Get another one. And we're readying up, and Gandalf is leaving. And this is not looking good. I can get additional resources. I may need to play Gandalf again just to clear out these dudes and not take too much threat, which would aggro the Great Cave Troll. Don't have Song of Travel yet for the Galadhrims Greeting, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower threat. And I think lower threat, right? Maybe I don't lower threat. Maybe I destroy this fellow. Let's do that. Now we are questing. When revealed, the last player deals damage equal to the Nameless Sphere's attack to a hero he controls. This effect cannot be cancelled. This is the Foe Beyond. It's 1 in 50. To be honest, I've played this quest a number of times. Never seen that come up before. But it did. 5 damage. That's going to kill one of the heroes. Can't be cancelled. And that's going to end the attempt, I think. Let's see what happens if we kill Bifur. Rip Bifur. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 5, 6, 7. Well, we had to see what this was first. When revealed, the first player chooses one of the following. So this is one of the paths out. You can discard the top card from the encounter deck. If it's a treachery, you lose immediately. If it's not, all you need is 9 progress to win. But we're not going that way. We're going the long way. So we're choosing option 2, which is reveal the next quest card, putting Blocked by Shadow on the bottom of the quest deck. So we've gone through a few of these so far. The path out should be coming up soon. Now, we got an attack on Dain, which does nothing but exhaust Dain, and then Gimli can take out that stray goblin. So Gimli's 4. We've only got 2 heroes now. We can't play anything lore. Gandalf went away. Can't play anything this turn. All we can do is quest. We're not going to be questing for enough. So 5, 6, 7. We're going to be taking threat every turn. Remove all progress from the quest card and active location. There isn't any, so it surges. Surges. Okay. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 threat. Well, at least we're not aggroing the troll yet. Oh yeah, we had to check what that was. It is the right one. So refresh, the way you win this quest is refresh action, exhaust attached hero to put a progress token, abandon tools gains. Refresh action, exhaust attached hero to put a progress token on escape from darkness. You cannot place progress tokens except by abandoned tools. So you need Dain to exhaust 4 times to win. Since we don't have unexpected courage on Dain, it's going to take 4 turns. Probably don't have 4 turns before death, but we'll give it our best shot. At the end of this turn, I'm going to exhaust him to place 1 progress token during the refresh phase. And that will be that. Gain some more. Go ahead and play Faramir. That will help a little bit. Requesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. To 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In comes the mountain troll. Oh, I also have to random discard. Now in comes the mountain troll. He attacks for 7 against Dain or undefended, doesn't matter. That's going to kill a second hero and that's going to end the attempt. So we lost this attempt because the foe beyond killed one of our heroes and the dreadful gap came up guarding the abandoned tools that had to be cleared. It usually has to be cleared in any case, unless you can unless you're going for the abandoned tools and you can quest extremely precisely, because it only takes 1 progress to clear. Usually you just hope it doesn't come up, and if it does, it's very hard to win after that, unless you're really set up. So anyway, gonna continue to try the abandoned tools route. Shuffle that in. This hand is fine, I think. Well, it doesn't have the Erebor guy, record keeper. That's what we're looking for. So we pull 1 off the encounter deck, add this to the victory display. Make sure and shuffle this because otherwise it's not randomized. And we're off. Gonna play Erebor record keeper. Gonna transfer a resource to Bifur and play the other one as well. No, actually, I don't think I will. I will transfer the resource to Bifur, but I'm gonna leave this guy readied up. I got a plan in mind. So requesting 2, 4. We gotta see what this is. Okay, so this would be an easier path since this was on the top. You know, I might just do the this one first, the blocked by shadow first, because it just came up. And okay, so I'll just show you this route to win first. When revealed, the first player chooses one of the following. Each player discards 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. If the card is a treachery card, the discarding player is eliminated from the game. So come on, big money. It is not a treachery card. So now we just stay on this, and we just need 9 progress to win, and then we're out. We've got 6 questing against 4, so that already makes 2 progress. That's great. He's going to engage. He's going to attack. I want to take it undefended. It's risky, though. It's very risky. If I take it undefended on Gimli, then I can just ready Gimli up and attack back and destroy it. I'll take the safer path. I'll have it attack Dain. Well, it would have worked, but whatever. Too much of a gamble. So we've got Steward on Dain. Got 2 Erebor record keepers. I think the strategy is just sprint. It's kind of silly, but let's do it. What do we get? We get a location that's only worth 1 threat because X is the number of players in the game. So we got 1, 2, 3 threat against to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 against 12 is 9 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's a win. So in my opinion, blocked by shadow is the best route to go solo. It's not satisfying. It's probably so like in a multiplayer game, each player discards 1 card, and each player that draws a treachery is eliminated. And in my experience, I don't know what percentage of the deck is treacheries, since we just won. Let's take a look. If you don't want spoilers, close your eyes for a minute and block your ears. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 treacheries. So it's like a 50% chance to lose on the spot. But if you don't lose, it's an easy win from that point. Pretty easy win. So yeah, 50% chance to lose, but you just win if you don't lose, especially if you draw it early. Whereas if you go the abandoned tools, you don't have the 50% chance to lose, but you have to find the tools, then you have to find the right exit quest card, then you have to take 4 turns of digging to get out, or 2 turns if you put unexpected courage on the hero with the tools. So you can see this was a very easy and short win. And now let's keep trying for the long way. And if you just lose on the spot, well, you can just reset and try again, and time-wise, it's fast. It's fast to attempt that way, typically. Shuffle that in. The hand is... No, I don't like it. Because I don't see the 1-drop guy I like. Yeah, alright. Anyway, we're adding 1. Putting that in the victory display. We're shuffling. And we're off. Trying the long way. Drawing a card. We are not going to play anything. I could play Erebor Hammersmith if I transferred a resource to Bifur. That ability from Bifur's is so good. Bifur's a really strong hero. I like him a lot. 7 threat is ridiculous for 3 questing value. And the ability to play lore cards earlier than you could otherwise. That's really good. But I'm not going to do that this time because I have a 2-cost tactics card as well. I could, maybe I will. I'll transfer it from Dain to Bifur and play this Erebor. Dwarves are weak early in questing, so I want him out there. Now, who am I going to quest with? I'll quest with everyone. 1, 2, 3. No, don't need to do everyone. A light touch is okay. It is heading down. It's a nothing. And that's a nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to 3, 6. 2 progress. Good. We don't clear it. We don't want to. Move that over. He's going to engage. He's going to attack. The attack adds the spearman to the staging, but otherwise does nothing. And at the end of combat, we're going to put this on the bottom, otherwise known as bypassing. And then we draw and ready up and all that good stuff in the refresh phase. That's a good draw, but I can't play it this turn because I got that guy out early. Get the veteran Axehand out for Gimli's 2 resources. And then who do we want to quest with? That's going to be an undefended attack. That I would prefer probably go on that guy. So I'll quest with these two. I think. Yep, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 6. We're breaking even. These guys are starting to stack up. Oh, I should have revealed that. And it is no good because we don't have the abandoned tools yet. We could just stay on this stage, but there's only one copy of the abandoned tools in the deck, so we'd be waiting here potentially anywhere from 1 to 43 turns, which is an impractical strategy, which means when this comes up, you're out of luck. You've got to put it on the bottom, bypass it, and go on looking for the tools, which means we're going to have to go through this whole pile again, which is going to take at least 6 turns, and then another 4 turns beyond that to hack our way out with the tools, so you can see why I think that this is not the way to go in single player. The other way is better, even with the 50% chance of a loss. This way is possible. I've done it before with this deck. It's just a pain in the neck. So anyway, after making no progress on that quest, which is fine because we don't want to. Well, actually we did want to clear that, but whatever. We're going to engage that fellow. He's going to attack here. And he's going to be undefended. Attacking enemy gets plus X. X is the number of players. So +1, 2 undefended on Gimli. His attack. Discard the defending character from play. That is a terrible card. Off he goes. That is a shadow effect, so his damage is now undefended. That's 2. We'll put it on Gimli. Now we can deal 3. We can deal 4 total, which we will do to eliminate that fellow. The Goblin Spearman. And at the end of the combat phase, we must bypass this quest card. Off to the bottom it goes. We will need it back on top eventually. I don't think this is going to be the game for us because of the length of time. It's looking like 10 turns. Usually you don't get that long because you're going to inadvertently build up the Nameless Fear, but we'll give it a shot. Anyway, we are now refreshing. We get Steward out. That will help. We'll move a resource from Dain over and play Map-Maker. Now, who do we want to quest with? We quest with those fellows. Should be fine. Yep, that should be fine. 2, 4, 6 to 6, no progress. Sorry, I forgot to reveal that again. Reveal 1 encounter card per player, so that accounts for that card, and then get 1 more, which is each player must exhaust a character and discard the top card of his deck. Well, I only have 1 character I can't exhaust. That's Dain. Oh, no, wait. I could sacrifice the Axehand. Think I need to do that. Well, if I exhaust Dain, I'll exhaust Dain and then I'll take the attacks. So what is it? It's a 2. Dain lives. And we've got 6 to 6, no progress. This engages. And we've got attacks coming. 2 plus 3 because he's engaged with the first player. That's 5. That's dead. 1 plus nothing just exhausts him. And at the end of combat, we bypass Continuing our search for the abandoned tools. I think I forgot to deal out a damage for this guy coming in. Put it there. And now we're refreshing. And we're adding resources. And transferring resources. For the Erebor Hammersmith, and then playing Faramir. So we have 2 attacks coming. And then I need Gimli after that. Put him on Dain and this veteran Axehand, so Bifur, Hammersmith, and Faramir can swing, can quest. We've revealed Hasty Council. Shuffle all copies of a foe beyond from the encounter discard pile. There's none there. Reveal the top 2 quest cards. And choose one to become the active quest. Flip to side B and put the other on the bottom of the quest deck. Okay, so we're looking for the one that gives us the abandoned tools. Which is Narrow Paths. And this goes to the bottom. And this adds 2 more to the Nameless Fear. So, when revealed, each player chooses 1 questing character he controls. Each questing character not chosen does not count its willpower. So we're choosing Bifur. And now we have to reveal 1 for the encounter deck, the normal reveal, which is Plundered Armory. So we're facing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. That takes on 6th threat. This path is quite difficult. And now we've got attacks to deal. And 1's going on Dain and 1's going on Axehand. Does nothing. Shadow attacking enemy gets 1, so it's 3, does nothing. And Gimli can take out one of these guys. Readying up, adding resources. We're at 39 threat. The Nameless Fear aggroes at threat 50, so when you're dead, he aggroes. We still need to make progress questing. Let's give it an effort this turn. Don't really want to clear it on accident. So let's see, 3, 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11. Probably 13 is the value we want. Maybe 14. I don't think we have that much, so we're sending everybody. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, yeah. Let's see what we get. First player attaches Shadow of Fear to one of his heroes. Attached hero cannot exhaust or ready until he pays 3. So that'll go on Dain, and we'll go ahead and just pay the 3 and get rid of it. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 to 4, 5, 6. It's 5 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do find the abandoned tools. However, we also add this to the victory display. And next card up. Also discard that, which means we can move there. This needs a guard. It's a pretty innocuous guard. But I'm still going to choose to move there rather than the tools. And now we got an attack coming on Dain. Attacking enemy attacks again after this attack. Deal it another shadow card for the next attack. So this first attack does nothing. Second attack is undefended. For 1. No big deal. Now we're refreshing. Okay. We get 2 more resources. So we found the tools. We're not in awful shape. I need these unexpected courages. Could complete the quest pretty quickly if I'd get a Song of Travel. We're gonna get this guy out. Faramir really broke the logjam up for 1 resource, and we're gonna transfer 1 from Gimli to Bifur. And we're questing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably want to quest for 10 or 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll quest for 10. See how that goes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually probably want that guy too. Yep. So 3, have to do a random discard to avoid a surge. Unexpected Courage is not a card I wanted to lose. Don't have a torch to help this time, so 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5 is 11 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 progress. Not enough to break the logjam. I'm going to need to use Durins Song on Bifur for 2 more progress. Forgot once again to reveal this in staging, but it doesn't usually matter. So I get 2 progress, which clears that location. And now I will move to the Fouled Well. Combat phase. Attacking. If the defending character is an ally, discard it. It is not. And Gimli will destroy that guy finally. The end of the combat phase. That's going on the bottom of the deck. We should be getting close to the way out. We're readying up. We are at 41 threat. Gandalf is a good draw. Because I can go ahead and sneak attack him in to reduce threat. And he can help with questing as well. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. Probably needs 16 questing. That should do it. With Faramir exhausting to add 1 to everyone. Here we go. It's only a 1, so 5, 6, 7, 8. It does do 1 damage because of the archer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 8 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, I forgot to reveal. 6, 7, 8. That's good. So far, we've been pretty precise. Partly by plan and partly by luck. Clear that location, and we'll finally move over here. He's going to engage. He's going to attack. Add to the staging area. It's not a revealed card though, so it doesn't do a damage. Because it has to be revealed from the encounter deck. And it's a shadow card. Gimli will attack. So Gandalf comes back to hand. Ready up. At the end of combat phase, you bypass this. Gotta be getting close. I like this quest thematically. It really is like blundering around Moria, looking for a way out. Right, so we're gaining resources. We're transferring a resource to Bifur. I can quest pretty precisely now with Map-Maker if I get him out. 1, 2, 3. And then Do I want a Gandalf to destroy that? I don't think so. I think we're okay. 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably 13 is what I want. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Reveal. It is the correct one. So overflow doesn't matter this time. Each player must deal X damage to one ally. X is the number of allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to kill one of my dudes. Rip Record Keeper. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 against 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then no overflow. So the abandoned tools are there. I'd like to claim them this turn. I don't think it's possible. Unless I'm willing to take undefended damage. Probably, yeah, that would kill somebody if I did that. Is it worth killing a hero to do it one turn earlier? I don't think so. Let's just take it slow. 2 does nothing. Gimli can kill. We're okay. We're set up. We're progressing. That's a good draw. Because he deals 1 damage to each orc in play. And that's an orc, and he only has 1 health, so rip him. And so this turn, we're just going to quest for 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cave in. Doesn't do anything, so it surges. Top enemy from the discard pile into play. That is the archer. He's back. That's funny. So it's 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now, we don't have to do anything else. Can't optionally engage him. Dain will claim the tools, which he has to exhaust to do. Really would like to get that Unexpected Courage into play, but I haven't drawn Song of Travel. That's it for that turn. Still no Song of Travel. Just gonna quest for 7 again. Not him, him. Oh wait, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna quest for 9 this time. It's exactly 9. That deals 1 damage. Thanks to the archer. And those guys aren't gonna... That guy will engage, actually. Oof. So, we're at 39 threat, so he engages. 7 attack. We'll have the Axehand tank it. At least he doesn't have splash damage or increased threat or anything. Does have 10 health, though. So, rip Axehand. And now we'll strike back for 6, 7, 10. 7 damage. They're mighty. They're mighty little dwarves. And now we're readying up. And in the refresh phase, we can exhaust Dain to add 1 progress. And ready up. The card we drew is not useful. Add more resources and transfer to Bifur. I think this is a Gandalf turn. I can kill that troll without any trouble. Or I could sacrifice another dude. The thing is, the dudes are super important for breaking even. But I also may need threat reduction. I could take the threat reduction, just sacrifice Gandalf. That's the play, I think. 1, 2. No, wait. Gonna use Gimli's. Mostly. Threat reduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy some more turns. And now we need a quest for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll keep him ready and I'll start using these resources, lore resources. So it is a must exhaust a player and discard the top card of your deck. I'll sacrifice the Hammersmith, I guess. There's no one else I want to risk. See what it is. It's a 2, so he does die. But it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 5, 7. We break even. Now the troll can attack Gandalf. For if this attack is undefended, it's not. So he attacks for 7. 3 damage on Gandalf. And we'll swing back for 7, 8, 9, 10, which destroys that cave troll. And we will exhaust Dain to add 1 more progress. And Gandalf is going to leave us. Refresh. We're getting there. We're still not finding Song of Travel, but we're getting there. So we want a quest for 9. 1, 2, 3. We want to add more resources. We want to transfer to Bifur. Just quest with those 3. 5, 6, 7. 1 damage to each exhausted character. That doesn't kill anyone. And it's 7 to 9, so nothing, or 7 to 7, so nothing happens. And then I can exhaust Dain. 1 more turn does it. 1 more turn and we're out. And we've got Feint in case anything comes down, so we're just questing. It's a doomed 1 and reveal 1. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. If the players are not on stage 1, shuffle the current quest card into the quest deck, then reveal a new quest card. 1 turn away from completing. Shuffle. New quest card. That is hilarious. So close. So close. Okay, well, we got, that's not going to reveal until the beginning of this next staging. We break even. We don't do anything else. Untroubled by darkness. Good thing, because we've been wandering in the dark for a while. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing. Reveal this. It's a wrong turn. Reveal 1 encounter card per player. And then we get 1 more. And those are each going to require a random discard. So random discard, random discard. We got 3, 6, 7, 8, 13, 2. I can do the action to give any resources anytime and transfer 1. Those are just regular actions. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go ahead and spend 6 resources to break even and not take any threat. Then I'll move to one of these. At the end of combat phase, I'll bypass this. And that's all for this turn. There's Song of Travel, finally. 1 resource. Unexpected Courage. Could use some Galadhrims Greeting. We'll go ahead and give more resources and transfer 1 to Bifur. And we're questing. Flip this. I could just take the easy way out, but I'm not going to. We're going for the tools win. So we're choosing the reveal next quest card, putting blocked by shadow on the bottom of the quest deck. And then we have Cave In. It's a surge. Shadow of Fear, no problem. Put it on Gimli and pay for it for 3. Con. 3, 4, 5, 10 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll spend 3 resources. I'll spend Durins Song and then spend 1 resource to break even. And then do I want to spend 5 to clear this? I think I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to buff the Map-Maker. There's no reason you can't do that many times as you want, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear that. Move there. And we're readying up. Adding more resources. Transferring to Bifur. Playing this fellow. 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill this orc. Helps a little. Questing. We're gonna send a little more this time. Revealed. Not the right one. Didn't get lucky with the shuffle. The card is deal X damage to an ally. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to an ally. It's gonna have to be one of these dudes. So it's 5 to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 progress. We clear that and we bypass. I think I've played this pretty well. But I may still lose from getting threaded out. Just got unlucky. What can you do? The deck is going to recycle in 9 turns. Let's just quest for 3, 6. And what do we got? Nope, not the right one. Another cave troll. It is going to aggro. 5, 6, 7 to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 progress. Good thing. Combat phase. In he comes. We're going to feint his attack. And we'll strike back for... So I can declare Dain as an attacker, which exhausts him. And declare Longbeard Orc Slayer as an attacker. Then I can Unexpected Courage to ready up Dain so that we get his attack buff. So it's 3, 6 to 3 shields is 3 damage. That's all. Bypass this at the end of combat. Ready up. We might as well get this guy out so that I can use him as a meat shield, frankly. Let's quest. See what we got. Still the wrong one. 5, 6, 7 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We break even. He's going to engage though. He will attack Dain. He will attack Escort from Edoras. 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. 2. Deal damage equal to the Nameless Sphere's attack, which is 5. And that is going to be 7 damage on Dain for his 3 shields. That does 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to kill Dain. After all that, Dain dies to a goblin, spearman, and a foe beyond. Foe Beyond is a brutal card. Rip Dain. Rip Abandoned Tools. Now the only way out is the other path. And that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to concede. And I think I have successfully demonstrated which is the more, let's say, easier path, because when you try for the other path, you're going to get out 50% of the time, roughly, give or take. When you try for the abandoned tools, well, we're at 1 and 3 right now. It's anecdotal, it's a small sample size, but I do believe that the other path is the way to go in solo. And that's what you should deck build for. It's not thematic, though, so if you're going for the thematic win with the tools, like the non-luck based win, it can be a grind sometimes, as this game was. We were one turn away from completing it, and out comes the new devilry, and then we're back to searching for it. So I know it's not very satisfying to end on a loss, but I've already demonstrated a win on this quest, and I've already demonstrated what the other win looks like, so that's sufficient for me. So have a good night, and if you try the abandoned tools route, good luck. It's definitely possible. I mean, obviously it's possible. It's just a pain in the neck. So next video will be Red Horn Gate. Have a good night.